Hi Mavis, it's Nana, and today for story time I'm going to read you the very first book I ever wrote, and it's called Night and Day. See? By Catherine Ripley. That's me, your Nana. And it's illustrated by two very, very talented artists who I worked with at Chickadee Magazine a long, long time ago. Their names are Debbie Perna and Brenda Clark. This was an Owl Magazine Golden Press book. And I also want to acknowledge the editor who worked on this book with me, who helped me make my words and ideas perfect, Annabelle Slate. So, without any further ado, let's see what this story is all about. Here we go. It says, a spring day is about to begin. Across the meadow and over the pond a lone owl flies. After a busy night of hunting, he is heading home to the woods to sleep. Where do you think he's going to sleep? Here he is again. As the sun rises, many animals in the woods stretch and stir. Soon the morning air echoes with a loud tapping noise. A father woodpecker is pecking on a tree in search of food for his chicks. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. The woodpecker hammers with his long, sharp beak. He uses his tongue to collect the juicy black ants that are in the tree. And now what do you think's going to happen? Let's find out. Okay. Here we are again in the woods. The sun soon warms the air. 3 fox kits come out to play. You see them? In a shady thicket, baby hares are sleeping the day away. Porcupines curl up on a branch of a tree to sleep in the warm sun, and nearby a fawn hides in the tall grasses. The woodpecker flies to his nest. Wonder what's in his nest. Oh, now we find out. It is meal time for the baby woodpecker chicks. Their father shoves ants into their open beaks. Next, their mother will bring them food. What else is happening in the daytime in the woods and in the meadow? Here we go. A dragonfly darting over the pond is also very hungry. She is hunting for mosquitoes for breakfast. See who else is at the pond. Who do you think? Who lives at a pond? Let's find out. There we go. The dragonfly is not alone at the pond. Hidden in the cattail plants, tiny frogs called spring peepers are also sleeping. A turtle eats weeds. You see it on the log? And ducklings wade into the water to swim. A kingfisher dives down to catch a fish, and a water snake is about to grab a big frog. A great blue heron wades into the water to fish for his morning meal. So we know that the kingfisher is out, and the water snake and the dragonfly, but some creatures are sleeping there. Oh, in the middle of the day, many creatures rest. The dragonfly lights on a flower in the middle of the meadow. A groundhog moves slowly, and a mouse is fast asleep. What's going to happen next? The afternoon passes and the sun sets. It is time for the mouse to begin her day. She sniffs the air for signs of danger and leaves her nest to look for a meal. What do you think she's going to look for? Seeds, maybe? Grasses? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, all sorts of creatures are coming out. Soon the meadow is full of many hungry animals. A snake. You see the snake? A weasel, an owl, a fox, and a skunk are all in search of a meal. The snake hasn't eaten all week, but the owl sees the mouse first. Talons outstretched, the bird hurtles down silently. What do you think is going to happen to that little mouse there? Uh-oh, everybody's after the mouse. But guess what? The mouse jumps to safety just in time. The other mice in the meadow sense the danger and disappear into their holes. Tonight the owl will stay hungry. Meanwhile, do you see the pond in the background there? We're going to go back to the pond now, because nighttime at the pond is filled with the sound of many frogs singing. A female peeper frog listens to the male peeper's song. Beep, 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 beep. I wonder who else is at the pond at night. Let's find out. Here we go. A hungry raccoon is at the pond, and hearing the peepers singing, arrives at the pond for a nighttime meal. Suddenly the peepers are silent. They are almost invisible in the cattails. A crayfish will be easier to catch. You see all the peepers there? Let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's one over there. 9. I think that's it. All sorts of peepers. Let's see what else comes. Oh, a hare arrives at the pond for a sip of cool water. The frogs stay so still that the hare doesn't even know they are there. Then he hops away toward the wood to nibble on his favorite patch of ferns. What do you think? Who do you think's up in the woods at night? Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, the woods at night are a good place for sleeping, but not all animals are asleep. Do you see the porcupine and her baby munch on the bark of a tree? And a bat swoops through the trees in search of insects to eat. The hungry mother fox sniffs along the hare's trail, but the hare catches her scent, and in a flash he escapes on a trail through the grass. You see him escaping there at the back? Yeah. Meanwhile, high above the woods, the owl glides through the sky. Another spring night is over, and a new day is about to begin. And that is the end of the story for today. Night and day. I hope you enjoyed it, Mavis. Love you. Bye.